Hey
Zetz, if a clown farts, is it funny?
Girl, you need to get your funny bone checked. Oh, hey, it's me, Zetz!
And Cherry.
And welcome to the Summer 2022 Rec and Reading Program, where your friends from the Daly City Public Library and the Daly City Recreation Services Division have come together to provide this little program here for you. I got popcorn stuck in my teeth. Because this week's theme is a summer carnival. Hey, Cherry, what's your favorite part of a carnival?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. What's your favorite part of a carnival? When we come back, I will tell you mine. Until then, let's stay safe and have fun! And today, for a summer carnival, we're gonna be making that TikTok famous Frosty Freeze. Hey, let's make a mess. This recipe is super easy. All you need is a half gallon of milk, one 14 or 12 ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, and one good sized tub of Cool Whip topping, 8 ounces. You take it, throw it into the blender, put it into a pitcher, put it in the freezer, and the next day you enjoy. But because it's a summer carnival, I'm like, we can't just do one. We're gonna do a cotton candy Frosty Freezy. I literally should have thought better. Put a cap on it, plop it in the freezer. Yeah, I made a mess. So for the next one, the cotton candy flavored one, I'm gonna switch up the recipe by only 2 ways, actually 3. The first is I'm gonna use regular milk. Second, I'm gonna add a little bit of blue food coloring, because our other recipe we're making today is gonna be some pink popcorn. So I'm gonna do some blue cotton candy to go with it. And that's just a personal choice. But if this works, which it should, you could end up doing your own flavor. You could do strawberry, add some Nesquik in it, add some chocolate malt. If you have some Carnation instant breakfast, any kind of flavors you want. You could probably add fresh fruit to make it a fruit flavored Frosty Freezy. Just, be smarter than me and make less of a mess. So I got my pink cotton candy flavoring online, doing about a tablespoon. Now this is flavoring compared to that of extract instead of candy flavoring, which is a little different. And then we want it to be blue. So let's get a couple drops of our good old-fashioned food coloring. And that's it. All right. Now at this point, it's overflowing. So if I want more blue food coloring, I'm just gonna add it into my pitcher and stir it in. That's it. Put it in the freezer. See you tomorrow. Hey, Rec and Readers, we're still making the Wendy's TikTok Frosties today. It's been the next day. Well, actually, it's been a couple days. Here's the thing. Sometimes when you're in the kitchen, you try to follow a recipe somebody gives you and it doesn't work out, either because you did a step wrong or because the recipe was wrong or you didn't think things through or stuff happens, but it's important to acknowledge our failures. We failed. So the recipe I used said to make the mix, throw it in the freezer the next day. It should still be nice and smooth and frothy, and there you go. Well, when we came back the next day, it was a solid rock. It was just boom, frozen. So what we did was we took it out and we let it defrost a little bit. We're gonna try to hit it with our stick blender to see if we could get it back to that delicious frostiness. But if not, here's what you should do next time. Follow the recipe ingredients, then put it in the freezer. But every half hour for 3 hours, go in and stir it. So on the third hour, there you have it. You have your nice Wendy's kind of Frosty Freeze. It took me to experiment a little bit, but that's the way you should do it. All right, so we have our Frosty mix. I have a handy dandy stick blender, and we're gonna try to see if we can smush it down. Oh, this is thick. It's making poop fart sounds. I think I burnt it out. I killed our blender. I broke my stick blender. You were good to me, my friend. All right, so we got that one frosted up. Can I just win? I want to win. Now the real question, does it taste like a Frosty? That tastes like a Frosty. That's really good. All I need is a French fry. All right, now we got the next one, cotton candy flavored. Gonna have to go do it old school. Roll up my sleeves. Oh, this smells so good. Ooh. Cotton candy flavored Frosty treat. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good. Why are you still filming me? I'm just gonna keep eating. Well, there you have it. Our TikTok Frosty recipe. We tried it, had our boo-boos with it, but we made it work. And then we tried our very own recipe, the cotton candy flavored Frosty, and it's delicious. Hey, give it a try, let us know how you do. Until next time, make sure to stay safe and have fun!
Thanks for joining us for Rec and Reading this morning. I wanted to just let everyone know that we're doing our in-person story times at all of our locations this summer and continuing on into the fall. On Tuesday mornings at Ceremony Library, Gellert Park, we'll have family story time at 10:15. On Wednesday mornings at Ceremony Library at 10:15, we will be having Baby Bounce. On Wednesday evenings at John Daly, we will have family story time at 6 o'clock. On Thursday mornings at Westlake, we will have family story time at 10:15. And then on Thursday evenings at 6 o'clock at Bayshore Library, we'll have family story time. So we hope to see all of you there.
Hi everybody, welcome to Rec and Reading. I'm Miss Amy from the Daly City Public Library. Thank you for joining us today. This week is Summer Carnival. So I'm going to start with a book by Hannah E. Harrison called Extraordinary Jane. Jane was ordinary in a world that was extraordinary. She wasn't graceful like her mother or mighty like her father. She wasn't daring like her brothers. Look, she's sleeping. Or fearless like her sisters. Jane was just Jane. She tried to find her special talent, but heights made her dizzy. Her jokes were a flop. Her music lacked musicality, and her paintings pizzazz. And then there was the whole balancing ball disaster. Oh no! Jane was just Jane. Jane, a really good dog. And that was enough.
Hi, Rec and Reading. My name is Cherry, and today we'll be making a Pom Pom Party Popper. So for your supplies today, you'll need your toilet paper roll, fuzzy pom-poms, a balloon, some duct tape, Sharpies, and a pair of scissors. Your first step is to cut the top of the balloon, put it on one end of the toilet paper roll, and then tape it. Next, you're going to tie the end of the balloon. Now you can decorate your toilet paper roll with Sharpies. And that's how you make your Pom Pom Party Popper. Thanks for watching.
Three, two, one, go. Hi, I'm Patrick Chin. I work at Westlake.
Hi, I'm Yuya Shin. I work at Westlake also. Today, we're going to be doing the cup stacking game, and all you're going to need is a meter stick and some cups.
Yes, and the objective of this game is to have the tallest tower before it falls. So are you guys ready? We will begin!
One,
Go!
go!
Oh my god, I'm
And then
shaking.
just gonna... No! Why are you shaking?
Why are you shaking?
Oh!
Two, one, go!
Two, one, go.
Well, you guys get the idea.
So this is how you play the cup stacking game.
Okay, stay safe and have fun!
Hey, Rec and Readers, little bonus content for you. So have you ever heard of cotton candy grapes? Me neither. So when I was at the store the other day and I saw them, I was like, hey, cotton candy, let's try it with the Summer Carnival taste test. You ready? Huh. They don't really taste like cotton candy, but they are really nice and sweet. These would be good frozen. All right, that's it for now. Make sure to stay safe and have fun.
One thing that you do at the circus is you probably eat popcorn. So we have 5 little popcorn kernels right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little kernels sizzling in the pot. All of a sudden, one went pop. 4 little kernels sizzling in the pot. All of a sudden, one went pop. 3 little kernels sizzling in the pot. All of a sudden, one went pop. 2 little kernels sizzling in the pot. All of a sudden, one went pop. How many are left? 1 kernel. 1 little kernel sizzling in the pot. All of a sudden, one went pop.
Hey, Rec and Readers, it's me, Zetz. And for a summer carnival, I thought we should make pink popcorn. Now, if you joined us a couple years ago during National Popcorn Day, I gave you 2 fun recipes to make pink popcorn. For me, pink popcorn has a special place in my heart because every time we'd go to the zoo, the aquarium, Fairyland, anywhere in San Francisco, we found these great bars of pink popcorn. Now, everybody I've talked to and asked, hey, do you remember what it tastes like? None of us remember the taste. We just remember getting this bar of pink popcorn. So what we're gonna make today is a tutti frutti pink popcorn. Let's make a mess. So for this recipe, it is a little complicated because we will be needing a candy thermometer and we will be cooking our syrup solution to 230 degrees. So it's gonna need adult supervision. Supervision. I'll get it sooner. It is going to need adult supervision. What you're going to need is a half cup of Karo light corn syrup, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 pinches of salt, 1 stick or a half cup of butter, half cup of water, 2 cups of sugar, 4 quarts of popcorn. We're gonna be using an air popper so we can make sure that our popcorn doesn't get any taste from any oils or salts or anything like that, but you can use whatever kind of popcorn you have handy. Just remember, it's gonna add to the flavor. And then I will be using Tutti Frutti candy flavoring and some pink food coloring. All right, step 1, pop some popcorn. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the popped kernels and leave the old maids behind. I probably learned this on my last video of doing pink popcorn, but the kernels that are left over that don't pop, they're called old maids. And I like my joke from last time still. I thought old maids was only a card game. I'm gonna go ahead and just take out the pop kernels and leave all the stuff behind. And this you can go feed the birds with or throw it in the compost. So next, before I go over, I'm going to add my butter, my water, my sugar, and my corn syrup. A helpful hint, when you're pouring sticky substances like corn syrup, take your measuring bowl, hit it with a little bit of spray pan, just a little. Then you can pour it in, then it'll come right out. Now let's bring it over to the heat, bring it up to 230 degrees or softball stage. Being very careful because it's very, very hot. I should have used a bigger pot, so I recommend you use a bigger pot. So I'm gonna transfer my syrup into another pot because the next step is to add the coloring and the flavoring into the mix and the baking soda. So I'm gonna add about 10 drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that looks about right. You could buy droppers for these and measure it right, but I'm making it with love. And then the food coloring. And last but not least is the baking soda. Now, when you add the baking soda, it's gonna fizz and it's gonna fizzle. So that's the magic. Pretty much the last steps. I like to use a big metal bowl, give it a nice coating of Pam, add in my popcorn, put my popcorn. Now again, being very careful, as this is hot, I'm going to pour it over. Scoop, 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 scoop. Oh, look how vibrant that pink is. And you fold it, you pull everything from the bottom and up on top. Again, this is very hot, so be nice and gentle, but you want to also make sure that you don't hurt yourself, okay? So be gentle. It will start to cool. Remember, we took this to 230 degrees. From here, if you wanted to and you let it cool down enough, you could spray your hands with Pam and you can make some fun popcorn balls. I'm gonna make some bars, so it's super similar to those bright pink popcorn bars that I used to get as a child. So I put a sill pad on a pan and I'm gonna scoop out my popcorn and I'm gonna use my spatula real quick to spread it out first, as thin as I can, making sure I get it all nice and close. Oh, that is so good. So I'm gonna put a second sill pad on top. You can use parchment paper, but my sill pads are reusable. And then I'm gonna put all of my weight on top. And I'm gonna let it cool and get nice and solid again. And then we'll cut it and we'll eat it. Now this version that we made is a little more like a Tutti Frutti caramel than what I remember as the Wright's popcorn bar we used to get at the zoo. It has some ooey and gooey still left in it, and it has this delicious Tutti Frutti taste. Oh, that's so good. Well, until next time, everybody, make sure to stay safe and have fun. This is kind of good, but this is really bad. I think my pink popcorn was way better.
What's your favorite part of the carnival?
My favorite part of a carnival is actually the carnival games. I'm so terrible at them, but I love playing carnival games. That's why I have a big thing every summer to do carnival games at the summer sites.
Can't wait.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thank you everybody for showing up. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment somewhere down below. home. Make sure to tell your friends and family. Until next time, make sure to stay safe and happy.